guys read the Chiefs email about the vaccination?
Yeah. Do you know what that means? I already told you what I think it means.
No, what do you think it means?
It means, I think what he's saying is this decision is going to be made above my head.
Right.
I'm not going to make this decision. Someone above me is going to make this decision. I'm going to have nothing to do with it.
But I think our guild could step in, right?
This is what I predict will happen. I think somebody way up the chain, like Inslee or somebody else, I think is going to make it mandatory. They're going to say, look, if you are law enforcement, you will take the vaccine, and if not, you won't be allowed to work. That's going to be your choice.
That's like a lawsuit to me.
And then a judge is going to step in and say, but that's what I predict is going to happen. I think somebody up the chain, a long ways up the chain, above our chief, I think he's exactly right. Somebody statewide is going to say, mandatory, if you're a first responder, you will get the vaccination, period. If you don't get the vaccination, that's your choice, but you can't continue to do your job. And I think at that point, a judge will probably step in and feel, wait a minute, we're going to look at this.
And on top of that, I don't think our department could survive.
I don't know, but I'm just telling you that's what I think.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that.
I think someone is going to try, whether they're successful or not, someone is going to try and do the mandatory on police. And then probably a judge will step in and say, oh, wait, time out.
I won't get the vaccine. I will get fired before I get the vaccine.
My argument is this. I just got done with COVID 2 days ago, right? Off my quarantine I had, and I'm done with it. And the doctor told me, he said, you are immune for, they say, anywhere between 6 months to a year once you've had it. So once you've had it, you've come to the other side, your body's built up an immunity. That immunity is good anywhere from 6 months to a year. So at this point, that would be my argument, is that I am already immune from COVID for at least 6 months at this point. And that's backed up by science and doctors. So that would be my argument. Right. I would say no need for me to get it, right?
No research on long-term effects of this.
I know this. I know they gave us some stuff during the war that was like, it was that you could take it or you don't have to, but you have to.
Right.
And there was a terrible, I know that guys came back, and my buddies that got their wives pregnant within the first couple of years, almost every single one of them, their first child had autism. Almost every single one. Every single one. And I held off a long time having kids because of that. I had several buddies that came back and had kids within about a year of coming back, a year or two, and they all had autism, and I go, you know what, I am not messing with that. But we may not want to be
right through. They're not going to block. They're just trying to get their stuff unfolded. So yeah, you can put it. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I've had bad experience with it. That stuff's scary.
Well, and like if the normal flu vaccine, they've been developing that for 70 years, and it's 40% successful.
Well, and my thing is this. I had COVID, and it felt like a cold.
Yeah.
That was
I had it too.
It wasn't like, it was like, hey, yeah, I get it. I had COVID, and it felt like a cold for a couple days, and that was it.
With mine, I had a loss of energy
I
for
did
about
too.
2 weeks.
I was tired.
Yeah.
I wasn't 100% by any means. You know? I knew, I could feel it. I was like, yeah, I got something. There's something going on. But, yeah, I would... It's tough because...
So you got to leave it open.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, there's okay.
Yep.
You're good, guys.
We're fine here?
Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We just want to make sure there's a path for people to go.
Yeah, but I'm with you. I don't like putting things into my body. I'm very healthy. I'm very take care of myself. And so
It reminds me of that movie, I Am Legend.
putting things in my body, I'm like, I don't know what this is. Is this our kids know? But still, who knows what other side effects you get.
That's right where I'm at. I'm
Yeah.
just got hitched. Trying to do the kid thing right now.
Kids in the next year or two, and I mean, there's been no studies on that. Right? What's happening when you're...
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't affect you, but what about your kids? Does it affect them?
Well, and I'm also afraid that they're going to make it mandatory for kids to go back to school.
I think that they're going to do it for everything. I think they're going to say, look, if you if you want to fly on an airplane, I think it's coming. I mean, I don't know if you're going to have a choice.
The problem is it's giant government oversight.
Yeah.
There's nothing to say that the government should be able to mandate that. You know, that's
what they're going to do is they're going to put it on private business. They're going to say, we're not telling you you have to get it. We're just telling you that if you want to fly on a plane, you have to have it. If you want to go to school, you have to have it. If you want to come into work, if you want to be a police officer,
if you go to public school,
you have to have it. That's what they're going to say. And they're going to say, if you don't want to, that's fine. We're not going to force you to get it. But you can't be a cop, and you can't go on airplanes, and you can't, you know what I'm saying?
Which is totally.
So, anyways, we'll see. I don't
Yeah,
know. That's where I think it's going. We'll see.
Question is, who's got the stones and the pocketbook to do the lawsuit?
Well, the problem is you can't file a lawsuit until there's damage.
Yeah. Right. So
by the time you figure out, by the time you got the shot, and you realize that
my kid's got 3 eyes,
or something,
and then prove it,
and then you got to prove it. That's like asbestos and all this other stuff. It's always.
But I don't think it even has to go that far. I think it has to go to a violation of civil rights, where they're telling me I have to put this thing in my body. You know.
Well, and that'll be the argument.
Well, and then the other part of it is that if to monitor it, they have to violate HIPAA laws.
Oh, that's already being done. I mean, I don't know about you.
Well, that got done as soon as they had us signing the friggin' temperature thing.
I had caught the whole
Oh,
time
see, I didn't get tested. I wouldn't get tested.
Oh, I got tested, and from the day I got tested, I got phone calls daily about, this and that. Are you leaving your home? And have you done this? Have you done this? Are your kids quarantined? Or is this going on? I mean, it was like, I was like, wow.
That was quick.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, I'm on the radar.
And if you're scared and you don't want to get sick, you can stay home. It doesn't mean you can make me stay home.
Well, it's the first time ever in history that we've quarantined healthy people.
Yeah.
Never happened before in world's history.
Well, I just worry about all the other effects of these businesses closing, of suicides, of depression, of all this other stuff.
Yeah.
What are the others? That's what I'm worried about. Is the cure worse than the flu? That's something I think.
And
that's a legitimate question.
That doesn't even get into the issues of the vaccine free. I'm talking about closing small businesses. You're ruining lives and livelihoods and entire families over a possibility.
Well, and when you do that, look what happens. And those people that own those small businesses, what happens to them? They start using drugs. They have their depression.
Because they're watching entire livelihood going down the toilet.
So, anyways, there's a lot of effects of this thing, I think. So I'm just nervous, like everybody else. Good. Nice to see you.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
You don't have to worry about your mask.
No. Come on by. On by. See ya. Stay warm.
Thank you.
Guess what, bitch?
Yeah.
The city is changing so much.
Yeah.
Did you watch that new video on Seattle?
Oh, yeah.
Vaughn, did you watch that new video on Seattle? Oh, you guys got to watch that video. It's amazing. It's the sequel to Seattle is Dying.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It's freaking amazing. Yeah. It is such a good video. Take Seattle City Council to task. I watched it and I saw so many similarities between our city council and Seattle City Council, and I'm like, oh no, no good.
We got something rolling up. I don't know what black and yellow is about.
Last year was a bummer. That's probably, I think that might be
The Proud Boys, I think.
Proud Boys, or it might be what's the Shea's group? Are they Proud Boys? They're
Proud Boys,
different, aren't they?
It's like a support group.
Yeah, Shea's group is different.
They're a part of the group, though.
I don't know if they're the black and yellow or not.
CDA.
Well, yeah, it's probably the
Oh,
Coeur
yeah,
d'Alene
Proud
Boys.
Boys.
How's it going, guys?
How you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Good.
Well, it's good to see you guys.
Same to you. Hopefully it stays dry.
Yeah.
Get that.
Thanks for being here. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
being here.
You bet.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You bet.
Enjoy the evening. Hope it stays warm.
Yeah. Or at least dry.
Yeah, at least dry. Yeah, it may not be warm, but.
Good.
This way, I think, boys.
That sounds great.
Yeah. How you doing? There you go. How's it going?
Good, gentlemen. Yourself.
Good.
Good.
Thank you, sir. How many do you think we had? About 15? That's what I was thinking.
15 of the Coeur d'Alene Proud Boys. That's what it is.
She did a couple apples.
really?
Guys,
Hi.
I just wanted to personally thank you and let you know that even though city council may not support you, I do, and I hope you stay safe.
All right, man. Stay safe out there too.
Yeah, I want to plant some apple trees. I just don't know.
All right, what do we got? 1847. We got people praying over there. And from here I can't hear any music. But as I get closer I can hear it.
Nothing worse than putting it on your like t-shirt jaws. Hi, how are you, Joy? Good to see you. Hi, Grayson.
Oh, got people instructing people to be on one side of the sidewalk or the other. Barely audible from here. Traffic noise is worse than the music at this point.
Why are they taking volume left? Are they filming or taking volume?
Probably volume.
I thought they only applied.
That's a big fancy machine.
They're actually not as loud today.
Well, I thought that doesn't matter at this hour anyway.
They still have to fall within a certain decibel level.
And I think they're looking for anything that.
Yeah, because last time there were some neighbors that were coming out and still yelling about it, and we had a code enforcement guy with us, and I was like, well, I don't know much about that code enforcement stuff. If you want to talk to this guy, and he was like, no, that's not my thing. That's going to be, Greg's thing down there. And
I love
like,
it.
Okay, whatever, dude.
You start passing them along.
Yeah.
Just when they're trying to make this argument, they're like disrupting a healthcare facility. It's fucking 7 p.m. Why is this an issue? Let them fucking sing whatever they want to sing at 7 p.m. at night. We're expecting nobody. And I get it if like some people who are living here were upset. That's a different thing. But
Still, there's no noise ordinance.
At 10 p.m.
didn't they just pass that? That's the whole thing they did. I think they just city council voted on the noise ordinance, but it doesn't even come close to. I don't know. Well, I think the issue with it was is that like the traffic was breaking the sound ordinance level threshold.
With their honking and
No, just the normal traffic was.
One more time, so Spokane can hear. We are the light of the world. We are the city of excellence. We are the light of the world. We got it.
you still go to that church?
True Hope, yeah.
They had a good worship team.
Yeah, did you guys try that?
I went one time when you were there. Yeah. My wife and I did.
Nice.
Hello. Hi, officers. Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
How are you doing?
Good.
I just noticed, so we normally come here every month, right? And there's a much bigger police presence out here, and there's like a paddy wagon. Is there like something we should be concerned about tonight, or is it?
Really, no. I think they've had some other, they had like their COVID protest today, so there's some talk about like maybe some other groups coming out here and just kind of voicing their beliefs or whatever. So just want to make sure that we have appropriate response in case something like that, that would be a little bit agitated. So
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we just don't normally see this many of you guys out here, but yeah. Appreciate you guys though.
Yeah, there's generally about 12 of us every time we do this.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. There's just a much bigger. There's like I guess there's a paddy wagon, or is that like a big white van? Is that what that was? Or
I have no idea. I know they had. You guys have one, or
we do. Okay, over there.
I don't know.
Cool. I'm just curious.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. God bless you guys.
Appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Oh, he's so handsome. What's his name? Yeah.